Hey guys, Charlie from Adjust the Mic. Just need to do a little content disclaimer. Adjust the Mic is created for adult audiences only. Unless you're a terrible parent, we advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of terrible things that are involved in our lives. It might get dangerous on this podcast, but we're all in this together. Enjoy the show. He's got space. She's got the brewery. I'm dumb, and you're dumb. Stop. Like we're dumb.
Declan, you like the Foo Fighters?
No. So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
Yeah. Let's talk about how much we hate Scott, guys.
This is my circle.
I want to
How you doing, people?
wake up, feel fine, grab my baggies off the clothesline. I want to wake up, restore, thinking back on the night before. I said yeah, then I did it. Having not a
Feels like a
second
rape
thought.
dungeon in here.
I know exactly what he tastes like.
I said yeah, then I did it. La 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 la.
Just a mic, Chloe.
No. You cannot buy the beer. No. I always blame the beer.
Okay, here's the show.
So here we go with episode 109 of Adjust the Mic. How's everyone doing today?
Hi.
Hello. Joining me to my right is the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Scott Geiser.
Well, hello there, everybody. How you doing?
It's not bad. And to my left is the craft beer queen, Miss Colleen.
How are you now?
And to my yonder is Mr. Frank Robb,
Howdy.
Oh my
alligator
garage.
catcher extraordinaire. And then to my yonder is Heather Abercrombie,
Yes.
who volunteers at the Forever Home Animal Rescue here in town. And she brought friends with us today.
And Chris is our host today because Charlie is not with us. Happy birthday, Riley and
That's
Allie.
right. Happy
Dude,
birthday.
Right? Riley, happy birthday. He's not feeling good today. That's terrible.
Yeah, he's
Happy birthday.
not feeling good on his birthday, huh?
Going
I
around,
know.
man.
They were going to go out to Orlando and go party it up today.
Yeah, they could redo it.
Yeah, they will.
I would. So, yeah.
And then
so
we also have Viking Metal Chris over here. Dun, 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 dun. I don't have Charlie to do it with me. It feels weird.
Yeah.
I need like a
So
a
weird.
hardcore section
That is weird. Charlie,
to do this.
we miss you, man.
So yeah, we miss you, buddy.
We got Bud here. The cutest puppy ever.
I do
Yep.
have Bud here.
Bud
we have
is
puppies
awesome.
and kittens. Oh my
And-
God.
Bud's kind of the coolest dog ever.
He's working on coming home with me.
I know. I see this.
He's working pretty hard on it.
I think you need to take that dog home and make him your new friend.
You can at least
a good
foster
idea.
him, right?
Yes.
Totally agree.
Look,
That
he's
dog
sitting
needs
there.
to go with you. Because I cannot take him
I'm
home.
out of town so much is my problem.
Oh, he could go with you. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who watches
You
him
put
when
him
you're
right in
gone?
your pocket.
What's that?
Who watch?
I take him to the there's a pet suite place
Okay.
in Titusville. Yeah, they watch my puppies when I'm gone.
Bud says he would love to go to the pet suite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love pet sweets. Look at him.
He is pretty awesome. I'm a fan.
So, Heather, you going to tell us what you do?
So I am one of the volunteers at Forever Home Animal Rescue, as you said, here in Titusville. We do take in unwanted, homeless, neglected, vulnerable animals, mostly cats and dogs, but we have also done quite a few birds lately and guinea pigs. We did have some bearded dragons that were adopted out at one
Wow.
point
Whoa.
since I've been volunteering there,
Wow.
but mostly cats and dogs. And I brought Bud, who you mentioned today. He's a 4-month-old puppy, probably a pit mix, just adorable, best
yeah.
personality. I mean, most puppies, are peeing everywhere, biting, barking, running
He's so
around.
calm.
And
He's so laid back.
He's just
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah, there's some dogs you have to talk up because they have issues.
Yeah.
This dog is legitimately
Like the
super,
best.
super
Yeah.
chill. He's not chewing things up. He's just hanging out with you. Yeah, somebody should take this dog home without a doubt.
Frank.
Frank. And so Bud, that's just a placeholder name, right? He hasn't been like named and trained his name.
So
yet.
he was a stray found running in Georgia, and we have not a partner, but a friend of the director who takes in animals up there, and then a lot of them come down here, and we help them find homes. She found him. She gave him that name just to get him into the system, the shelter system. He doesn't know that name.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't really look like a Bud to me. I
No.
think he could get a much cuter name, but we'll leave that up to whoever decides to take him.
And guys, this is where I got Blue at. Okay, this is the Forever Rescue. It's the old. It's over by Dunn Airport. It used to be an SPCA location, right?
Not SPCA. It used to be a county animal shelter.
There you go.
And it was the place where people would drop animals in boxes overnight. It was kind of a house of horrors. It was not a no-kill shelter at that time. There were a lot of euthanizations.
Yeah, it was a kill shelter. And then when Sheriff Ivy took over,
he moved it all to Melbourne, closed that location down, and it was in really bad disrepair. People had gone in and taken all of the metal parts for the doors to the kennels and sold them for scrap.
Oh, of course.
The roof was leaking. There was a lot of damage to the building because it just sat and it wasn't taken care of. And then Janelle Skurlock, who is the director of Forever Home, actually petitioned.
Such an amazing person.
Yeah, she's great. Petitioned the county to let her have use of the building. She does lease it for a small fee every year, but the condition was they had no money to put into it. So she has taken that building, and all of us together have kind of collectively painted and added things. And we've had so many volunteers help. So many people donate furniture for our play yards. We had Jake with Empire Fence. He came out and redid all the gates to lock everything up so everyone can play safe.
That's awesome.
And it's still a work in progress, but it's in much better shape. And we've adopted, as of today, 200 animals since January 1st. We've adopted.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting location, and it's a lot of people know where that place is,
Right.
And it's kind of weird where it's located, you know.
And there are some interesting people that walk by there. Let me
Right,
tell you.
right. But it's like, see, I work on Garden Street, so I was just sitting in the office, and me and the kids have talked about getting a dog, and usually we like to go try to rescue a dog, you know. And I've never been able to see myself, as much as I guess I understand it, couldn't, like, people spend $1,000, $1,500 on a dog. I get it if it's for a purpose and you have, you know, what you want. Everybody, I'd rather just go rescue a dog and get one that's kind of, you know, there might be some issues, but we all have issues.
Right.
Like, I'm a mess, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to ruin a brand new $1,000 dog a lot more than I am. It's already messed up with me, you know what I mean? But like, Blue was absolutely amazing. And all I did was leave work and I went and drove over there just to walk around, and it was nice in there. You had a couple dogs up front, like Janelle had her daughter, I think, and son.
Yes, all of our kids are there a lot. And if you haven't been back,
that was the best part about it.
We've done so much since then. The whole lobby has been repainted. We have a mural started on the front wall, so
Awesome.
It's much nicer than
We
last
even
time
have
you were
cat
there.
meows. This is awesome.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
like, wait a second, where's that coming from?
You hear the kittens.
What did you say that
meowing
you
over
told
there.
your husband when you were coming?
I said I felt like Jack Hanna on my way to the Tonight Show because I brought these animals. So
We made it on a podcast. Like, we have people coming over here thinking that they're Jack Hanna and stuff.
I think we have officially made it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
so
Thank you.
She's grabbing those kittens.
We got a blue
That
check mark
is,
guy right next to you.
Liberty and Freedom, the kittens.
The two kittens.
So these kittens, somebody tied them together with rope and
Oh my
tied them to
gosh.
the front door of the rescue and left them in
You
the
got
middle of the
one?
night.
All right.
And they are so sweet. I don't think that I think
They can
somebody
hang out the
had
whole
them
podcast. It's totally
at
fine.
some point because they're not feral. Obviously, they'll start purring.
Oh,
as soon
he's
as they're in
purring
your
right
lap. Yep, that's
Trying
the
to get
girl.
away.
You've got
Oh,
Freedom.
the girl.
She's
Oh.
got Liberty, the little boy.
My dad has 5 cats, and like every one of them has either been rescued, and one of them's from my grandmother. And they sleep all around him. Like, there's
Yeah.
like a hierarchy. I used to have a lot of cats too, and I love cats. I had them for a long time. Oh, we got some poop on you.
Poop on me.
Nice.
Oh,
I'll be right
part of
back.
it. Oh, part
Oh,
of the
this is so awesome.
Is he peeing on there? I think it's in because it's in the crate.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's fine.
So I was
We'll
I was
quit- yeah,
talking
yeah.
before we started this, that animal rescue groups, you got to understand, they're giving a voice to animals that don't have a voice, right? They're trying to get these animals adopted out.
Yeah.
The people that do this, they're heroes. I mean, I
Oh yeah.
do a lot of different animal rescue stuff up in Chicago, and people need to understand that the volunteers and people that work in these groups, they got to see some awful stuff sometimes, and they're doing everything they can to get these animals good homes, and
And they're donating their time,
100%.
their own money.
99% of them are volunteers. They're doing everything they can to give an animal a voice that doesn't have a voice. They can't say, hey, by the way, come adopt me I need somewhere to go. I need somewhere to live. They're doing that for them, and it's something to be appreciated. So thank you so very much for what you do.
Yeah.
It's very, very rewarding.
Yep.
I will say.
It's got to be a very
super
hard job, too, though.
Super hard at times, yes. But very rewarding.
Frank actually went up to Chicago and got a chance. There was an alligator in a pond up there. Was it a pond or a lake or in Chicago? And they had him fly up there and get it out. And now it's at the St. Augustine.
That is something I could never.
Yeah, and got it.
It's just given me a huge opportunity to do a lot of different stuff for animal rescue groups. And
yeah, the alligators. That would be.
It's
the one animal I'm not sure that I could jump in there and help with.
He can call them like he's the whisperer.
The alligator whisperer.
Yeah, pretty much. They can sit around. If they poop around, I'll clean it up later. It's fine. I'm not stressing it.
Find them later.
So
I got kids. I got housefuls.
Yeah,
I understand what's going on.
The cats have decided they're staying here.
They're riding around checking stuff out. It's fine.
As long as the cat doesn't end up in the
My favorite part is like my other two hosts over here just cleaning poop off of them.
Yeah, we got marked.
Believe me, I got 3 kids that say nothing. I mean, my cat's gonna be very upset when I get home. But
oh yeah,
that's funny.
A house full of jealous animals when I get home.
I've been pooped on by pretty much everything, so I understand what you're saying.
You've been pooped on by an alligator, haven't you?
Many, many times. More times than I care to admit.
That's pretty funny.
So how's
the dog's up in his lap now? Totally.
Oh, that's your dog.
Oh, it's gone. It's done.
Yeah.
At least foster him.
He's selling himself.
He looks so nostalgic. This is like I feel like you could be like a canvas painting right there.
So intelligent.
He's a good puppy.
He's just sitting there chilling.
He's a good dog.
This could be your OnlyFans cover page.
That's a good idea.
Oh, good Lord. We back to that again.
Back to it. We never left.
To be continued, sir.
Yeah.
Let's not scare the other guests away, okay?
So how you holding up, man? From recovering from everything?
Yeah, doing good. Been biking about 5 miles every morning, every evening, walking. Spent the day at the beach today, actually, jogging on the beach and doing some swimming, getting some stuff done. I haven't told anybody, really. I think I mentioned it to Scott, but a couple weeks I'm heading to Belize to catch crocodiles in Belize.
Whoa.
What?
So,
Are you well enough to do that?
We're going to find out. It's a little bit stressful because, stamina-wise, I'm better than I've ever been. Strength-wise, I still haven't quite got back there yet, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about the whole thing. So we're going to spend a week down there, half of it in the jungle, and another half of it around Belize City, catching crocodiles, and
cool.
It should be pretty epic.
Can you remind everybody what procedure you had done?
I had a mitral valve repair, so they opened my chest up, went in, repaired an old chest surgery, which included cutting a big portion of cartilage out around the right side of my sternum, reformed a couple of ribs, and put me back together again. And yeah, praise God, working in good shape.
Thank God.
They told me I shouldn't start feeling any difference until 7 months, and I'm 4 months and a couple weeks out now, and I feel amazing.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
Yeah, feel amazing. Just super, super blessed. God is good. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Very cool.
All of it's been so much more than I deserve. I mean, the past couple of years, man, it's been one amazing thing after another, and I'm actually heading back up to Chicago Wednesday.
I was gonna say you went there for Father's Day.
Yeah,
Let's go to some Cubs games, huh?
Yep, couple Cubs games. Got to show my dad the city and
the snake cups.
the cup snakes. Yes, indeed, the cup snakes.
Oh my God.
My dad's like, so what's it like up there? What should I expect? And I said, it's a different world, Pop. And he's asking me what do you mean? I said, well, as soon as you get off the plane, everything changes. We got up there and the cats are hilarious. We got up there and is exactly that. Get off the plane, people want autographs, people want selfies with you, and he's like, I didn't know it was like this. And I said, Pop, I told you, it's kind of how it is. Yeah, people down here know who I am, but you don't have those kind of interactions. It's a whole different world up there. Yeah, it's again, so many blessings. We did a WGN interviews at the top of the WGN tower, like the first place we went to when we got there. So yeah, he got the whole treatment and is pretty special. Pretty special to include him with all that.
That's cool.
And how long is your surgery? It was 4 months ago, right?
Yep, it was a 9-hour surgery. 4 months and a week ago.
And to anybody that's new that's listening, what procedure did you have?
We just
said that.
We just went over it.
Dude, I was totally not listening. You know what I was doing?
Computer.
I was
Welcome
fixing
back.
that. No, I totally was, and I was watching the cats.
Yeah, you're busy.
Because they're
looking
running
at
back
your
behind
new-
me.
Or
And I was
your
like,
new
oh, look at
kittens.
him. It's adorable.
Those cats are running
totally wasn't
wild
paying
right now.
Do you guys only have certain spots at the at Forever? Like, is it like we can only have this many dogs and this many cats, or like if people bring them, you just automatically?
So we try to stay within a certain number of animals because obviously with the amount of volunteers we have to have the manpower to take care of them.
Yeah.
And they need spots to go to the vet and all of that. But it's hard to turn anybody away. And for Janelle especially, she's got the
Right.
biggest heart. So there have been quite a few times we've been over the animals that we're supposed to have and we just make it work. But
Thank God for people like you.
it's
I know.
been so great. The amount of animals we've been adopting out lately, especially, it's really been encouraging to see because for a while there, a lot were being surrendered and returned that were adopted for Christmas and then for COVID, people working at home. So it was both. People
Oh,
returning
really?
Christmas pets, which happens
What?
every year, but then returning their at-home work buddies, you know.
Oh my God.
So, but right now, it's been pretty good. We've been keeping up with the new ones coming in. There are several that have been there a long time that break your heart that really need to find homes. But
Can you talk about some of the ones you have up for adoption right now? Just a couple.
yeah, so we have a couple of senior cats that I would really love to find a home for. Mr. Chow and Buddha, they're brothers. They're both 10 years old. They're orange and white. I mean, and cats can live to 20 plus years. So people hear, oh, the cat's 10 years old and immediately go, I don't, you know. These cats are so chill. They just want to lay there in your lap and be pet and hang out. They're both big, fat, orange and white, cute little boys.
I got to tell you, I adopted an elderly cat when he
Yeah.
was what? I think Fat Man was 13 or 14 when
And
we
you named
adopted
him
him.
Fat Man?
No, he was named Fat Man because he was a big boy. We had to put him on a special diet, but that was the best damn cat.
What's
Yeah.
the
We
best
ever
cat
had.
name that anybody's ever had? What's the best cat name?
Well, there's a fat Albert at the shelter right now.
I
That's
just
a good
scrolled by.
one.
Like, I see Bud. I got on the TV screen
There's
up here.
Bud, yep.
Yeah.
I got Bud, and then we got where was Fat Albert right there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he's a
just came
Siamese
in.
kind of, right? With the blue eyes?
He's-
That cat looks like it'd be my grandmother's.
He is so big he
Yeah.
cannot clean himself properly.
Oh,
So
no.
Oh,
big
man.
boy.
He was just surrendered, and he needs a home where someone
Oh,
can help
man.
him get back into fighting shape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
He's so soft, and he's absolutely gorgeous. There's a dog that I want to talk about real quick. Her name is Cookie. She's 2.5 years old. She came to the shelter shortly before I started volunteering there and had puppies there. All of the puppies
Oh,
were
wow.
adopted. She's still there. This dog is all she wants to do is be loved and hang out with you and hang out in your house. And just, I don't know if you went
And
past her
Cookie-
already on your
th-
screen
I
there.
might have.
She's black and white. Right there she
There you
is,
go.
right
Boom.
there.
Oh, there you go.
I've seen
made
pictures of
a-
her for a long time
Yep,
on there
I made
now.
a video, a 2.5, 3-minute video about her showing you how loving she is and just really, really trying to get any interest in her at all. We've had 0 applications. She cannot be
Aw.
around other dogs and cats. She's a one pet in the household pet, and that limits who's interested in her.
It makes it tough, doesn't
that
it?
makes it
she-
really difficult because
Yeah.
most people either have one or the other.
Or they want to get more. Oop,
Exactly.
cat's trying to claw your couch. Run.
Can I help you market these animals?
I
as
would
far as-
absolutely love
I mean,
any
I-
help you can give, any
I
help
have-
anybody can give, yes.
Yeah, I have all kinds of different outreach on social media. Let me help you, please.
Yes, this dog, I'm telling you, if somebody who wants one dog, you would not be sorry adopting Cookie. She's the most loving,
Awesome.
loves all the kids, people, every person she meets.
So she's good with people, just not other animals.
Yes, just not
How
other
about
animals.
like walking down the road with Cookie and
Oh,
sees
she can
another
walk.
animal
It's-
across the street? Is it
No,
gonna...
no, she's fine then.
Yeah.
It's more them coming up to her. She definitely can't play with another dog.
I got
Or
you.
be in a home
Not
with
a dog
another dog
park
or
dog.
cat. Yeah.
I got you.
Nope. But she would love just to sit on a couch with somebody or sit at
Adorable.
your feet. Yeah. She's so loving. She looks like Bud, but grown up.
Yeah, totally.
So-
And 2.5 years old.
Yep. So that
Wow.
it is my mission. She's been there since I started volunteering there. It is my mission to get her adopted. I will not rest until I do. We've
You
had
will too.
3 or 4 like her, and she's the last one of that group that I'm just really set on. I got to keep making videos. Got to keep getting the word out about her till she.
Is there an adoption
home.
fee for the animals?
Yes. So it varies per animal, and it depends on what kind of medical treatment they need when we get them. We don't send them out until they're fully vetted, meaning spayed or neutered. They have a microchip. They have all of their age-appropriate vaccines, and they have their initial heart and flea medication, as well as a fecal exam to make sure they've got no parasites, anything like that.
It was fantastic. It was the easiest situation, too. It's like when I went in there, I'm walking, and there was a lot of pit bulls, right?
Yep. Those are the ones that get left
and
behind.
they're so hard because people have such a fear, but God, man, those are such good dogs.
They're great dogs.
They're amazing dogs.
Sweetest dogs ever.
And there's so many TV shows, people that, really fight for these animals.
Yeah.
And it still has just that poor perception, and it's terrible.
Now, so for Cookie, for example, how much would it be to adopt her?
I believe Cookie's fee is $100.
It's $100.
Yes, so that covers all of the vetting that was done for her, and she's been kept current on all of her medications while she's in. The puppies are the biggest adoption fee because they need everything, all of the vaccines.
Can I make a suggestion, guys? I say we put together the $100 to pay off
Oh, yeah,
whoever
yeah.
wants to.
If
adopt
anybody
that.
would, we'd
I
cover
would do that.
Yeah.
That'd be nothing.
Totally.
So whoever wants to,
Yeah.
whenever Cookie is adopted, we'll take care of the adoption fee.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, just no problem at all.
Yeah, just let us know.
Okay, I'll put her up again with that
Yeah.
message and see what we can figure out for her.
And-
I'll
and-
cover
no
part of
problem.
that for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, and we'll throw up on Frank's social media. He's got the blue check mark, so we're
Awesome.
just the little guys. He's our
You're hilarious.
he's our ace in the hole over here.
I have to ask you, back to your crocodile catching, what do you do with the crocodiles once you catch them?
So we do endocrinology studies.
Okay.
We use them basically as sentinel species for human health. We look at their blood tissue, urine, and look for heavy metals, toxins, parasites, all kinds of interesting stuff. So I have a biomedical background, so we look at pretty much every medical thing you can possibly think of. Their hormones and their endocrine system are a direct match for ours, so you can kind of find out what's happening in all the local environment just by looking at them. They're a floating file.
That's amazing.
They have to put poop right under their nose and smell it, and the longer they do, they can
You are
actually
out of your
learn
mind.
more about their diet and what they eat.
Like
And the way they live.
like that scene
That's
from
why he has to wear the beard.
from Napoleon Dynamite, where
That's where we're going.
Because
with
otherwise
this.
it'll rash underneath because it's just from the spot.
it's
I'm
like
like, where are we going with this
it's
again?
like-
I have no
I
idea.
didn't know where I was going to go with it either.
no,
It
it's
just
like
kinda
when
started.
Napoleon Dynamite's tasting the milk, and he's like, "This one has clover in it."
That'd be a good first OnlyFans story.
Oh my garage.
I'll say it again. They had Shark Week a couple weeks ago. They need an alligator /
They
crocodile
need a-
week
they need a
because people are
crocodilian
like,
week.
they're so scared of them, and they have such like. We've all been taught the wrong things. Frank has to teach us the right stuff.
We need like a
Zigzagging garbage.
Croctober or
and-
something, you know.
Croctober's
Well,
great.
We do have
Yeah.
a Croctoberfest at St. Augustine.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, we really
Awesome.
do. But yeah, if people understood crocodilians, they'd realize there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Yeah.
I imagine it's the same. I don't know a whole lot about sharks, but I imagine it's the same thing. If you understood sharks, you'd go, Shark Week. Who cares?
Yeah.
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 But it's the big stories and the things where people do get bit. That's what gets the attention on the
Yeah.
media and the news. That's what everybody wants to hear because it kind of is really rare. It's very, very rare, when you do statistics, but
Yeah, you're more likely
it's
to
still
get bite.
horrible when you hear someone died or gets a leg. I have 2 cousins that were bit.
You're
in
more
New
likely
Smyrna.
to get hit by lightning and bit by a shark in the same day.
So Travis,
than get
look
bit
out.
by an alligator.
Yeah, Travis Melvin, that'll happen to him.
Yeah,
No,
he's
you
already been
just
struck
said
by
it,
lightning.
it's
He's
gonna
already
happen.
had a bunch of stuff happen.
Yeah, we're friends with a guy who has been struck by lightning
Some people
and
are
also bit
just,
by a shark.
He was in the
Just
movie
lucky,
Great
I guess,
Outdoors, I
right?
think it was. Was it the guy that got struck a bunch?
Oh, hey, Blue.
Some
Frank, my
people are just
favorite
lucky.
thing is online when somebody, remember when that story came out at the Port St. John where the kids went to the lake and they tied the gator up or the water and they dragged him in and they had to put the gator down, and you are always on there saying,
So-
this is why you don't feed you don't do this,
If
blah,
I
blah,
told
blah.
you how many gators I've taken at that exact spot that had ropes around their neck,
Right.
it would blow your mind.
Really?
I've taken 16 or 17 gators over the years at that same spot that had ropes around their neck. And yeah, that whole story. Oh, well, he's not from here. Whatever.
Yeah, people
Who
were trying to
cares?
argue
Whatever.
with Frank, and they're like,
Whatever.
what do you know? And Frank's like, what do I know?
Yeah, really, I know nothing.
I've
Yeah,
only
man.
been doing this my whole life.
Well, it's probably those same shithead kids that are tying the rope around the gators, right? Because who's going to do that?
There's
17 times.
There's been a poaching issue there for a long time, and I think sometimes people get there, they think they have the gumption to make it happen and go, oh my gosh, well, now
Right.
it's on a rope. What do I do now?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
I didn't
people
make
party
any
up
funny
here.
noises.
Is this at Fay Lake?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I have had my kids down there to play several times and seen people come out just to feed the alligators.
That's
And they
crazy.
don't realize when
It's like,
as soon as
here's
they
your
do
death.
that, they're putting a
Yep.
bullet in that animal's head.
Yep.
And you
terrible.
know, I've tried everything over the years to get people to understand that. I've seen animals get put down in front of people purposely to try to show them what's going on. Had that conversation my entire life with people, and the argument is, well, they're not from here. They're always from here. It's always people that live here that do the same thing every single time. Like at Cracker Barrel, we've had game wardens sit out there at Cracker Barrel and bust people who are feeding the alligators. Had people that would come up from Melbourne to feed the alligators, people that would come from Mims to feed the alligators. It's not people from out of town. It's the freaking locals doing it.
How much is that fine?
$10 million. No.
So I think
it's not as much as it should
Blue
be.
wants to play with the kittens.
Blue is running around like a wild man.
Are the kids
Sorry,
on?
guys. Sorry to
It's
interrupt.
not enough to discourage it. Honestly.
Right, yeah.
I mean, eventually, if you keep taking money out of people's pocket, it'll make them not want to do it, but it's not enough to discourage them from being stupid.
Sure.
It doesn't discourage the ignorance that's there.
That, unfortunately, there really isn't much solution for ignorance.
Well, the thing is with crocodilians, too, there's this ongoing theory from people that are in power that reptiles don't have feelings. So there's no animal abuse involved with anything reptile.
Really?
It's very sick. It's very disturbing. They're all life forms. They all have feelings, and you're being silly if you don't think so. As I snuggle a puppy.
You're being silly if you don't take that dog home today, man.
Man.
You guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Let's get these cats round up.
Take a break.
So let's talk about Frank's trivia.
Real quick. Can we do the funny cat name? We didn't get to finish that.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys have a favorite funny cat name? Or cool cat name or anything?
And we're back. What's happening, everybody?
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, Governor?
Hey.
These animals are so cute. I can't take it. I cannot get an animal.
I know,
right now.
they're great.
Can't do it.
But we were talking about funny cat names.
Yep.
So what's a good funny cat name?
What do you guys have? Do you have a favorite? Heather?
So Fat Albert would be right up there for me.
Okay.
I had a cat named. I'm sorry. I had a cat named Dipstick. I didn't name them. My mom did. And then Nitwit, that was his friend that were strays
Those are
at
good
our
names.
house. So those are always funny.
Yep, we got Stella a cat for 2 Christmases ago for a Christmas present, and she named that cat Spicy.
Okay.
And then we have the other cat is named Rocket.
Okay.
So I name a lot of the animals that come in that don't have names, especially the litters of kittens and puppies. We
Yeah.
try to do them cohesive, like all of them after a TV show or
Okay.
a movie. And I just got done rewatching the Twilight saga.
Yeah.
Because Netflix acquired
Yeah,
the
My,
rights
my
to
friend
Twilight.
Jared has all the books.
And
Yeah.
I named a litter of kittens yesterday. They're all vampires.
That's awesome. Frank, you got any?
No, that's the one animal I've never owned. I've had anything else you could possibly name, but I've never had a cat.
Really?
Yep, nothing. I love cats, just never had one.
We had Tico and Sunny were our main cats that we had for 20 years, okay? And they're amazing cats. But we then later adopted 2 cats, and it turned into be a huge problem. One of them name was Tuffy, and it was whatever. We had Mr. Meowgie.
That's a good
really
one.
That's a
best.
good one.
That is really good.
And I was like, Mr. Miyagi was the coolest, but Mr. Miyagi was bonkers. You could not open any door in the front or back of that house without that cat somehow timing it perfectly to get out of the house and then have fun getting the cat back.
Mm-hmm.
They were feral outside cats that we adopted, I think, at the SPCA or something. And we had them for a while, but man, they were a pain in the ass.
It's hard having an outdoor
name.
cat.
I love cats though. Like my dad, like I said, he's got 5 cats. My grandmother's always had cats. She had one kind of evil Siamese cat.
I've
Yeah.
never really been a cat person. I've learned more about cats and spent more time around cats since I started volunteering at this rescue than I ever did.
Yeah.
So Janelle laughs at me because now I'm holding cats while she's clipping nails and putting flea drops on, and that was never me in the beginning. At first, out of self-preservation, I would clean the cat rooms instead of the
Gotcha.
dog kennels because it was easier for me to do that and not get attached
Oh,
or
okay. That makes
or
sense.
upset.
Wow.
Yeah, cats are great. I've had cats my whole life, and my 2 cats now, like Rocket is my little shadow.
Yeah.
That cat is up my ass everywhere when I'm in that house. Spicy is a typical cat. He just doesn't care. He goes and does his own thing, and that Rocket, man, she's attached. She's a great little cat.
What was everybody's first pet? Just out of curiosity. What I mean, did you guys all have dogs and cats for first pets?
Yep.
Yeah.
Really? Dog
So-
and cat for a first pet?
Actually, my father had a ranch in Montana when I was growing up, and so there were sheep and roosters and chickens and
Wow.
all kinds of things like that. Turkeys. He had pheasants too that
Oh,
he
that's awesome.
raised.
Wow.
A lot of them became dinner at some point.
Oh, no.
So there's that memory.
If you're on the farm, it's all part
Yeah,
of
it
it.
was
Yeah.
definitely a working farm. He did have dogs also, though. He had a Sheltie, a Samoyed, and cats just running around. They were all outdoor.
Sheltie. His
I love the
eyes
Shelties.
lit up.
Yes. The Shelties make me happy.
Chris, first pet.
Big old fat cat named Rags.
Rags.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Always
we
on
know
the
all
rag.
your secrets to all your passwords.
Yeah. What are we trying to do here, guys?
My evil plan is
We know
coming to fruition.
Spaceman's passwords now. It's all rags
all the clues.
with like a Z at the end.
I
or
forgot my
something.
password. Here it is. Yeah.
No, unfortunately, because of the IT security requirements at work, my passwords are stupid.
Oh, my God.
Colleen.
The first, like as a child, we had a dog named Bandit, but he was only around for a little bit, and then my parents split up and he went away. But my first animal that I got from the Humane Society was a cat named Skid, who lived to like 17 years old, but was huge by the time she passed away. Like we had to put her litter box was like a Rubbermaid tote that we just had to fill with litter because she would just walk in it because no litter box was big enough. And she was an outdoor cat too. And one time she went through like those double cinder blocks and got stuck in one of the cinder blocks. And I'm inside and I hear this meow. Like, and it sounds crazy. And me and my mom look outside and she's just walking around carrying this cinder block on her. And I'm like,
Whoa.
oh my God. And like, we had to put this cat on diet, but she was not having it. But best cat, man.
They required a diet to get the cinder block off.
She managed to squirrel out of that. I don't even know how, man, but we watched her dragging around. If we had cell phones with cameras back then, it would have been great to get a picture of that. But
Wow.
yeah.
Scott?
I had my first like memorable pet was Saint Bernard named Moses, and I moved to Kentucky to live with my mother. Was getting married. I go up there about 6, 7 years old, and this dude's got a stepdad, whatever. He's got a damn Saint Bernard, bigger than I am, and slept in my bed like every night. Like when we went camping, slept in the tent with us. Best dog in the world. Like people were legitimately scared of Saint Bernard.
Well, because of Cujo.
Yeah, exactly. Then the movie was out around that time. It was in the 80s, right?
But then Beethoven came out.
Then Beethoven came
Right.
out.
That made
and
everything
Beethoven
better. That
was,
helped.
we watched it a million times, I think, in that house. We actually got another one named Brandy at a later time, and that dog was just wild. But my first pet was, we used to collect crawdads in the creek in Kentucky.
Yeah, there you go. That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we found
fun.
we'd get these little box turtles, and we had this little Moses's house outside was like a real house. It was huge. It's a little playhouse in the backyard. So I let the turtles live in there too.
That's great.
So like put them in there.
That's neat.
But these crawdads were in my thing, and I came home one day, and I don't remember the names, but they were like dear to me. Like I caught these things right. My stepdad is cooking them on the frying pan.
Wow.
And I come in,
man.
and he goes, "I knew they'd turn red." Like he had a thing where he was wondering if they turn red like a real
Like a
lobster
lobster.
does when you cook it.
They do.
And it
So
did.
did-
I was
Did they
devastated.
have names? You had named them and everything?
I don't remember the names, but yeah.
Oh, man.
And then I had two gerbils, Sam and Samantha, I think. And one of them, the gerbil's tail came off. And so it was just this white bone looking thing.
Whoa.
Like just the skin came off. And they got along great. Well, the other one like chewed it all the way down to a nub.
Oh my God.
Like the other gerbil
Make
did, I
it
guess.
Scott to stop
And
talking.
my mother was like crying and freaking out, and then they eventually killed each other. We used to let them go in my house and in my room with me and
Oh,
my
my
friends,
goodness.
and then spend hours trying to catch them. And that was like the game.
That's nuts.
That cat's trying
We
to
had
get your
lots of
wires.
I know the cats are trying to take over Charlie's
we've
tech
had
support.
prairie dogs.
Just string the
Chewing,
wires
you're
down.
chewing
I mean-
on that cord.
Yeah. we had prairie dogs. We've had Richardson ground squirrels. I always wanted to get a skunk, but we never got
A
one.
pet skunk.
The spotted skunks we have around here that I do work with. Oh my goodness, I want to bring one home so
They
bad.
use a cat box. Like they're very intelligent.
Oh yeah, you can get them descended.
Well, they're not
yeah,
any
yeah.
bigger than these cats either. I mean,
Yep.
these kittens, they're about that size.
They'll chill with you.
Oh, they're so. There's people that smell worse than they do.
The,
Legit, they're
the
not that
prairie
bad.
dog was the smartest animal we've ever had. The prairie dog, I put a cat door in for our cats, and they had no idea what a cat door was and didn't know how to use it. The prairie dog watched me do it, and then just walked over there, like ran over there when I let him out, just touched it, and then jumped right through it and went in the house.
Wow.
So
And-
you crawled through than the prairie dog did?
I couldn't fit. You know,
Sorry,
I
I'm
couldn't
full
fit.
of bad jokes.
Frank, what was your first animal?
A goat. Yep.
What was
dad-
Goat's name?
I forget. My dad, being a land surveyor, he used to bring home every animal he'd come across. So he was always bringing home dogs and all chickens, all kinds of crazy stuff. But we had something different every week. And I think, as we started getting neighbors, because my parents' house was the first house in the back of Port St. John. As we started getting neighbors, he found dogs that were loose for every single neighbor. I mean, he'd always bring the neighbors home dogs. That was just the way it all worked. I don't know. Strange.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
All right, so Frank, what's going on with you, man?
As far as
Well, listen, we first have to explain the trivia thing because I'm sure Heather doesn't understand.
Yep.
On our Facebook group, Frank would post these questions, these Baffler questions that are pretty much impossible to get the right answer
Yeah,
to.
so
you can try to Google them. It won't work.
These are ungoogleable questions.
it's 100% true.
And they started out where everybody, like I'm telling you, we probably got like 300 or 400 comments on these questions.
Oh, more than
Of
that.
people
Oh,
just,
more than that.
like,
They hit a couple of them hit 1,000.
Chris might have been a few hundred of them at some point.
And my husband.
Because Chris likes to answer things. He's a science guy. He's Mr. Space over here. The Milky Way Mandingo. He could not answer these questions. And he
And
got
it used to make me so mad. I'm like,
We've covered literally everything from shoehorns to the whole other end of the spectrum.
They're
you could
the
possibly think
easiest
of.
answer. but it's like so vague that we all we guess, and then he like makes fun of us.
It's not
and he
exact-
responds to all of us and says, "Nope."
It's
nope,
not exactly
nope,
vague.
If
you think about it, whenever I put one of those up there, every guess somebody usually uses, there's one of the things it makes no sense for.
it could be within like 10,000 years.
One answer
Everybody has one in their home. That's all you get.
One answer was Miss Piggy one time.
It was. She speaks fluent French. She's been in a long-term on and off again relationship. I mean, it was everything.
It
was
makes
Peggy.
sense when you hear
it. Makes sense.
It totally does. So people like love it, but then as they can't get it right, they turn and then they form private message groups and then they start attacking.
Oh,
and then they're
goodness.
like, "Hey, like what the hell? Like why can't we? We just need to know the answer."
She was
Okay.
a karate master. It's true.
I'm
true
excited
story too.
for this then.
So what we're gonna do is you're gonna give a clue to this Baffler that you're gonna post later this week, right?
Sure. Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it a couple days after you guys post this.
Sure, cool.
Okay.
And you're gonna give us a clue on the podcast tonight that you won't give when you post it.
Sure. Yeah,
That'll
I'll go one less on the normal podcast, and once everybody's screamed and cried
Give 'em an
and
extra
everything
chance.
for a week or so, I'll give them the extra one.
Is our radio hijinks?
Yeah. Once everybody's kind of threatened to go burn my house down, we'll give them an extra one. But yeah, so I also brought extra trivia too. If you guys actually want some real trivia questions.
Oh, unlike mine, awesome 80s trivia?
Yeah.
Heather, how do you feel about trivia?
Yeah.
You like trivia?
Oh, I love trivia.
Okay.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. I had her and her friend out to lunch a little while back, and you know the trivia that comes on the TV screens
Yeah.
in the bars and restaurants. They challenged me to 80s trivia. These girls. Now, by the end of it, they were picking the answers that I picked because they realized that I knew
Oh, here we go.
what happened. in
Charlie
the
is
80s.
our 80s trivia guy that's not here tonight.
I'm terrible at it.
It's so funny. Like the whole point that I read these off, it's these 80s trivia cards.
Right.
Is a lot of them are super, super easy, but I try to pick the ones and highlight the ones that I think are questionable for the most part. Charlie answers most of them before I finish the question.
So you just shout out the answer.
Yo, yeah, just go
Okay.
at it. But Frank, you are
want me
going to
to
do this.
start or you
I'm going
wanna
to do
start?
mine later.
Okay.
And before I do my trivia, Heather's got something to talk about as well.
So go ahead and do this now.
Yep. So go ahead and do the trivia now.
I'm up to the plate.
Yep.
oh man.
Okay. So
Here we go.
The way bafflers work, it's a person, place, or a thing. This is one of those categories. This, we'll say,
No vague booking.
we'll say this company / product, its history goes back to the 1840s.
Shoehorn.
Of course it does.
Ketchup. Heinz.
All of this company's history is from America. And your extra clue will be it's not only from the United States, it's from the Northeast United States. That's your extra clue.
Henry Ford.
Levi's.
Ford was a good one.
You guys are funny.
Levi was too.
Let it all soak in, guys. Let it all. You're
I
you're
so
Go
it's-
ahead.
you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
need it
Sorry.
all.
So hang on. So, are you not done?
Oh, there's plenty
Andrew
more.
Carnegie.
There's plenty more. Just
Well-
give it a second. This product / company was there in World War One. That one time, at one time they owned the largest factory in the world. There was a time where the government seized control over their company,
I think I already got it right.
It's got to be food related.
Coca-Cola.
and they were also there in World War II.
Heinz.
Tabasco sauce.
It was used in World War II and World War I because the product was considered nearly indestructible. And we'll leave it at that for now.
Really indestructible. So it's not food then.
Do we get an extra clue later for listening that you will not put on Facebook, or
Well,
is one of those
the extra
on there?
clue, the extra clue I gave you was it's
Okay.
So
not only
w-
from the United States, it's from the Northeast United States.
So Northeast United States is our secret special.
Secret extra clue, yes.
Okay. Drink more Ovaltine.
No, it's indestructible. So that means it can't be food. But it's a product / company, which means the product is what it is the identity of the.
Pretty
And
much.
we're allowed to talk
company.
about it because
Yes.
Frank's over here is very confident that especially me and Chris and Colleen are not going to get this right.
Not a chance.
Like, not a chance.
So
Like,
my cousin Billy's in town from Hungary. He's a advanced mathematics and English teacher over there. So one of the smartest people I know. I told him all this the other day, and he went out with me, did research for the day, and I think he made 2 guesses, and then by the time the end of the day came around, he guessed a third time and nailed it.
Teflon.
It was ridiculous.
So it took him
was
3
ridiculous.
guesses, Chris.
Took him 3 guesses.
He's pretty much saying, Chris, spaceman.
Oh, I don't have
I know
any
somebody
idea.
who is a mathematic genius.
Yeah, I have no idea.
3
gumption?
tries.
What's that?
Gumption? The American sense of gumption is nearly indestructible.
I'm like, what is he saying? I have no idea. No, it's not.
So Teflon is not it, huh?
No,
I'll get it right.
My head is
get it right.
already hurting.
Probably Angela Krieger's going to get it right, or freaking your
Scalzi.
sister.
Like
she's
Katie.
got
Katie
two
will get it
two-
right.
yeah, she's
I wonder
got
why
2 of them
Katie
right.
gets it right all the time.
God, she's
She's
smart.
just smart.
Cat's peeing in the corner.
Mhm. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Cat is peeing in the corner on the wires.
Oh no.
no, really?
I'm not
Is it-
real
is it-
sure
nope,
that's
the cat
pee.
is pooping in the corner on the wires.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, the tail's popping. It's tail pop.
It's happening. It is what it is.
Oh, it's
My own dog here just peed a stream
Still
all the way
going.
down my living room.
the
in
cat
here.
is still going. The pile is getting huge.
Is it
Oh my
bigger than a
goodness.
dog's?
Well, it's a small cat, but I mean, it's a third the size of the cat.
These cats
Wow, look at it
are
go.
fully litter
This
box
is-
trained. I have to say, don't let this
Whoa.
discourage you from
They
adopting
give,
them. They just don't have a litter box here.
Right.
Yeah.
They
Cats
are,
are
That kind of does
instinctual.
look like a litter box in that corner over there.
Like cats are fantastic. They
It's a
they
nice little
like to
corner.
use the litter box. Like they
Yes.
want
Hey.
to. That was
Oh,
one cool
goodness.
thing about cats. Like at least like I always say our cats always use a litter box. Like
It's instinctual. for 'em.
very easily.
Are you using me as a litter box right now, Cat? No.
That already happened.
Hope he poops on you again.
That's the girl.
I think he or she is officially empty right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already poops. Oh, you
She
got
is
some poop
very,
left on you.
very empty.
You need to clean out the
Is it
anal glands.
Bayer?
What's that?
Bayer?
No, it's a cat, buddy, not a bear.
No, I'm talking.
No, it is not.
you know that's something I did not know, Heather, is that when you have a dog, because I had dogs all my life and never heard this, and my buddy Jared, he's got a couple labs.
Okay.
When he goes and takes it to get cleaned, and takes it, they clean out their butt glands,
Yep.
like their anal glands.
Yeah, they got to be expressed.
They got to express them.
If you ever see a dog dragging its butt on the carpet, that's what it's trying to do.
That's what I
for
hear.
Itself. Yes. Yep.
Man.
All right, can we get to the regular trivia questions? I don't
That's
want to talk about
interesting.
anal glands anymore.
Did you want me to give a couple interesting ones, Scott, that are non-80s? Or do you want to just do your 80s?
Let's
No.
let's hold that one. I
Still.
want to talk to Heather real quick.
Oh, Roger
And I
that.
want to do that, and then you're going to do that, and we're going to end the show with your trivia and my trivia.
Roger that.
So I just
That's a good
wanted
pick.
to let everyone know really quick, if you're interested in helping the rescue out, but you cannot volunteer or adopt an animal, we have a super cool fundraiser auction that's happening right now. The Oceanfront Hotel, the Doubletree by Hilton in Cocoa Beach, it's been closed for a few years because of hurricane damage. They've renovated the whole hotel. They have a brand new tiki bar, pool area, private beach area, restaurant. It's super nice. All the
Nice.
rooms are brand new. I walked around in there with their staff, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Nice.
So they put together an opportunity for an animal rescue. Whoever got the most nominations to participate in this fundraiser, they have given us the entire third floor of their hotel to auction off for the night of September 26th.
Wow.
And you can use all of the amenities that whole day as well, and then spend the night there. Leave your baggage up front till it's check-in time, and use the pool, the tiki bar, all of that. So we've put 27, we've put up for auction online. We have an auction website, and you can get on and bid for one of those rooms to stay. We have kept a couple rooms out to give to our volunteers, and then one king suite to raffle off for the chance. You buy a raffle ticket for $20, and we will be drawing on September 12th that winner, and you will get the use of a king suite and all the amenities of the hotel on September 26th. That's a Sunday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we have been trying to get the word out about this auction. We know it's hard for some people because it's a Sunday, it's a work night, it's a school night.
Yeah.
That's the night they were able to give us, obviously, without it cutting too much into their profits.
Sure.
And they are all of the proceeds, every bit of money that is raised from this auction is going straight to the rescue. We're not getting a
Oh, that's
percentage.
fantastic.
It's all of it. So we're just really trying to get the word out and maybe get some people to say, hey, maybe I'll call in on Monday and go support a great cause and spend the day out at the beach, the night out at the beach.
I'll definitely
So-
get that info from you. We'll throw it into this episode that we can share throughout and
Yeah,
and
just
everywhere.
go
That's
to the
awesome.
auction site, check it out. A lot of the rooms are still at opening bid. I think a lot of them are still going for $65 right now, and these are
Oh, wow.
$300 rooms.
Wow.
So it's a great deal.
Awesome.
And then the raffle
Great
as well.
location.
Yeah, the raffle as well. If you buy a $20 ticket and get that king suite, I mean, how great would that be?
Oh, yeah.
So that's a 2-bedroom suite.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I will give you that to post, and we
Please
would
do.
love for anybody who wants to get on there and bid or spread the word. Even if you can't go, maybe get it as a present for somebody.
Awesome.
To get the raffle tickets, do you have to go to your location?
So you can either stop by the shelter. We ask Monday through Friday, like 9 to noon. There's always somebody there. If you need to come at a different time, you can message us, and we'll find a way to meet up with you and get you that raffle ticket. We're
Cool.
also setting up at the horse show in Mims on Saturday. We're going to have a table, and we'll have our tickets there as well. We're only
Awesome.
selling 50 of those tickets.
Where's
so
the
you have a
horse
really
show
good
at?
chance. It is at, let me see, I wrote this down. It's the North Brevard Horsemen's Club.
I've
Okay.
called some horse races there.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
That's up there right on the county line too, isn't it?
It's before Scottsmore. It's quite a ways away.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's,
They're doing an exhibition and Disney. They're dressing some horses up in Disney theme.
Cool.
Super nice
Oh, that's
place.
awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
my
You got to tell
god.
Lillian about that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've called a few barrel races there. It's super nice place.
Oh, I won't be here.
Where are you gonna be?
The Hella Mega Tour. Green Day, Weezer, and Fall Out Boy.
Oh,
Well, hey, that sounds pretty
Yes,
exciting.
I'll be in
Yeah, that's
Jacksonville
awesome.
for the entire weekend. I'm on
That's
vacation.
awesome.
yeah. And speaking of this weekend, we've got a rocket launch this Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
think at 2:50 something in the afternoon, right? Prime time afternoon thunderstorm
The test
season.
launch, right? Or
Yeah,
test-
this is the second test flight for Boeing, trying to refly
Off
their
of which pad?
Starliner.
pad 40.
You know-
Okay, Air Force side. Gotcha.
Yep.
We haven't got dug into some space in a minute. Just real quick. So, we had Bezos went up, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He didn't go up as far as Richard.
No, he
right?
went further.
Did he go further?
Bezos went, because Branson, because they're talking about they're trying to define what the line is between atmosphere and where you're actually in space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the old definition of astronaut is going past this line called the Kármán line.
Okay.
The United States definition of that is like 45 something, and I'm probably way wrong on this. And the international definition is like 56 miles. So there's a discrepancy. So Branson went to the American definition of space,
Okay.
and then Bezos went to the international definition of space. But then the international the global space regulatory agency came out and said none of them are astronauts. We're redefining how we give the title and the wings to astronauts. So just traveling past the Kármán line no longer does it anymore. Now you have to go and be on an orbital mission, and your mission has to contribute to overall spaceflight safety. And one more really stringent thing, because what's going to happen is if they kept it really loosey-goosey, everybody who flew into space would be technically and legally declared an astronaut and get the wings and all that. And they're like, nah, that's not going to fly. So now that space tourists are now called space flight participants
All right.
instead of astronauts.
So Bezos' number just participants.
Yeah, well, Bezos actually had his own, because he knew that he wasn't going to get real astronaut wings. He had his own made for him.
Of course he did.
So when he wears them, it's not like official. It's like a knockoff that he just
Gotcha.
made because he's a billionaire, can afford it.
So, and this leads me to the meme that was in our group.
Oh, it's so obvious.
Is it true?
What? That he designed his rocket after a male private part?
No.
Okay, what other meme are we talking about?
Yeah,
Like
'cause that's the
we've
only
had
one that was
aliens.
out
We
there.
have aliens that are visiting us. Like, it's happening. Unidentified flying objects are being reported now, even at the government levels, right? Correct?
Unidentified aerial phenomena, yes.
There you go.
Okay, so it's happening. And the meme was kind of funny. Like, are those just billionaires from other countries coming to visit us?
That's great.
Right? Like,
Oh, billionaires from other planets?
like
Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like who's flying these MFers? Like, it's not like they're not just giving like, the rural area urban people or urban neighborhoods or rural neighborhoods like these awesome spaceships. So these are just the elites of their people.
I mean, yeah, we're going to go with yes, they are.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
The meme I saw was Jeff Bezos next to Dr. Evil.
Oh,
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
that's why he
nice.
wore the cowboy hat, because he
Right.
wanted to get away from that meme. But
$1 billion.
Watching that with Bezos going up though, because it was more like a rocket. I was terrified for those people because
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like you got the oldest woman in space, the youngest person in space, and then I'm thinking about the Bezos' mom who's like, oh my God, my 2 sons are on this. Like things we've seen it. We live in this town. You've seen it go wrong. And it's like, you just go up and they did it and they landed. I'm like, oh, thank God. But then they're going to do all these other flights and like, oh, the stress. Yeah.
yeah,
Congratulations for them,
stressed at
though.
all. I
Are
have
you gonna go?
I have zero stress.
Do you want to go up
you
into
wanna
space?
go?
No, they can keep it. There's no alligators in space, no crocodilians in space. Yeah, no.
Dude, that's a
There
movie.
should be.
That's a movie.
There should be alligators in space, but there's not. So
Oh my
no.
That's a future movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Loki's a crocodile now, so or
There's
is
gonna
he
be a
crocodile?
Crocnado.
Did you see, did you see where we
dang!
made,
Spoiler alert.
Did you see where we made Chance the Snapper
sorry.
into a Loki?
Yes.
Yes.
That was pretty awesome.
We
Because
beat everybody else on that one.
It's not a spoiler. It's everywhere.
Because
I don't have
Alligator
to watch
Loki-
that one now.
Alligator Loki's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then you make Chance the Snapper into Alligator Loki, and it's even more
Oh, that's
awesome.
totally. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
That's pretty epic.
It really
Yeah,
is.
We're going totally off topic here. Where's Charlie to reel us in?
Oh, hey, watch your feet.
Stella, watch out.
Oh,
for
yeah,
the-
there's poop back
Watch
there.
out, baby girl. Did you get it on you? No. Okay.
Close, but not quite.
All right, let's get to this trivia.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to
This
lose.
is awesome.
Oh, hey, if anybody's interested, on October 16th and 17th, it's the Cocoa Art and Craft Fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a booth down there harassing the locals.
Awesome.
When is that? What date again?
October 16th and 17th,
Cool. Okay.
and then we're working on something for the end of next year. Which
Eventually,
we'll
like
see. We'll see.
Eventually, that's gonna like we even talked about that, Frank, a little bit. That's something even like probably won't do it this year, but in the future, when some of these events start coming up, I think we might even try to do a little bit of that, like get a booth because they're not that expensive.
No,
Get a booth and so we can market ourselves. I'm sure you guys would probably be doing that too with the Forever.
That's what I was telling her.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
trying to get to as many events as we can. We did
Yeah.
one last weekend, one this weekend. So
if you have a nonprofit, they don't charge you a dime. If you're setting up just like you guys to give out information, I think it's $35 or something.
And that's a great little festival, man. It's a
There's a
blast.
lot
Everybody's
of
walking
freaking
around with
people.
animals, and I mean, it's just a great time.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, I like it down there.
Stella got which one is that?
Stella has Liberty.
Liberty.
Liberty the
She's
kitten.
been chasing Liberty around here for a little while
Is
now.
Liberty purring?
Liberty,
Oh
liberty,
yeah.
Got 'em.
liberty. That's all I think. That stupid commercial. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
All right, so Frank, what do you what do you got trivia here for us? What you
I got options. I have several categories. You can decide which one you want to do.
All right,
I have
Jeopardy.
This Week in the News, Animals, Disney Movies, Fitness, Kids Movies, Language, or Physics.
Let's do one from each.
One from each?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Perfect.
This Week in the News. Wow, which one do I choose?
And we're just shouting
Yeah,
out.
just it's
Okay.
Oh
as
yeah,
quick as you
it's just-
want.
we're savages here.
A baseball game set between the White Sox and the Yankees on August 12th in Iowa is called what?
Field of Dreams.
It is the Field of Dreams game. Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Right there. Boom.
Yeah, they just started selling tickets for it too. Be pretty.
Colin, you've been very serious acting over there. Like you just did that with a serious, straight.
only because
gangster
I
face.
actually follow baseball and I've seen it go on. So that's why I thought it was funny with Frank and the Cubs games and the snakes and the
Ah.
cups and stuff.
The snake cups are awesome.
I knew
yeah.
all about that.
Yeah, the cup snakes are awesome.
Yeah.
I want to make a cup snake and get kicked out of the stadium so bad, but I'm not saying that out loud. Nobody ever heard me say it. I don't know what you're talking about. What does the name lagomorph refer to?
What's this category?
Yeah,
If I tell you the categories and give the whole thing away. No, it's the categories animals.
and what is it
Lagomorph.
called?
What does the name lagomorph refer to?
It's got to be from Lord of the Rings.
Man, I got
No, it's
nothing on that.
this is a real animal.
Gecko.
Yeah.
Is it really?
No.
Oh.
I would
Chameleon.
say- Nope.
Elephant.
Nope.
No, that's a
with
pachyderm.
It's morphine. It's a morphine
No,
Power
it's gonna be
Ranger.
something.
I have no idea.
It's something you guys probably have occasionally had in the shelter.
The bearded dragon.
It's a mammal.
That's helpful.
Is it a rabbit?
It is a
pig.
rabbit.
All right.
Good job, Heather.
That was
Yep,
totally.
Had this on the board.
A guess.
That is a lagomorph. Yep. No
Girls
doubt
are
about
kicking
it.
her butt. Chris.
I
So
know.
that's a type of rabbit.
No, that's what rabbits in general are referred to as lagomorphs. Yep.
Did not know that.
Yeah, you learn something every day. It's who knows. Okay, which band performs the song Immortals on the Big Hero 6 soundtrack?
Imagine Dragons.
Negative.
No.
Negative.
What is it called?
Immortals?
Immortals. Yep.
Big Hero 6.
Britney Spears.
Oh my god.
Do you see her Instagram?
I know. That's why I said
Spicy.
it. That's why I
Well, you-
said
Stop
it.
it.
From today?
This came up in
Instagram?
conversation, yes. Yeah, other day, me and Scott were talking about this. Because Mr. Thad is apparently a Britney Spears fan.
Like, did you hear
Are
about this?
you serious, Thad?
Heather, are you
follows
in Britney Spears? Do you know anything that's going on in this girl's life?
I follow pop culture quite a bit. My best friend and I
Yes.
love to talk about celebrities and what's going on, and we've been following Britney and looking at how bad she's looked lately and just really feeling sorry for her with everything that's going on.
It's tough.
The last I saw of what she posted was a dance video, so I don't know what you guys are referring to specifically.
So
The one with her.
Oh yes, I saw the picture with the
sparkle.
That's what we're
dukes.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
well, like where she's pumping up her
Yes.
tatas. Like I've never seen her doing that. Like as like in pit. I've never followed her really before.
Right.
But like I know all this trauma that is going on in all the court case and the Free Britney.
Right.
Like this has been going on for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Semantics podcast does a great job covering this actually. And that's just where I saw this. As someone posted it. Like she's kind of went balls to the wall. I guess it's that picture's been deleted and then put back up like 3 different times.
So
Really?
I think Britney genuinely has some mental issues. I think a lot of it it's been contributed to with them giving her medicine over the years or not giving her the
Yeah.
right medicine or so on and so forth. I think there's genuinely something to be concerned about. I don't think the way they've handled it is correct,
Like-
but I don't think she's completely 100% in charge of her own faculties.
You know what I
No.
don't understand when I look at her Instagram, and like I do not want to judge people or whatever, but like why she would post pictures when her makeup, her eyes, like she looks like she's got the worst bags under her eyes and her hair is a hot mess. And like when she posts these pictures, all that black eyeliner under her eyes
Yep.
just makes her look like somebody unrecognizable. And like I don't understand who's like, yes, girl, you look good.
I think she
Like-
but I think part of it she's tired of being controlled and
Right.
she's trying to fight out of it.
And bottom line, she
And-
does
and
not
that'll make
have
you
the
crazy,
right people
too.
around her.
No, she needs
Hasn't
friends.
for a long time.
Anyway, oh God, we got way
Poor
off there.
Brittany.
But like
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Be real. And on to the next
I don't
question.
even remember the question.
You guys
That's what
didn't
we
even get
do
that.
here,
You didn't
man.
even get that question right.
What was the question?
Which band performs the song Immortals on the Big Hero
I have
6
no idea.
soundtrack?
Stella, who sings the song Immortals? I don't know. Okay. Either do I. I just figured
that
you
was
would.
been our best. That's our best guesser on that one.
That was Fallout Boy.
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah,
Oh my
Fall Out
God,
Boy.
I'm seeing them this weekend
That's funny.
How did you not know that?
because I don't always listen to Fall Out Boy.
Let's see.
I should have known that though. I literally was just listening to it in the car.
Extending a joint beyond its normal anatomical position is called what?
Hyperextension.
Hyperextension.
It
Yeah.
is hyperextension. All right.
Girls are up 3-0.
Okay. 1 human year in the Chronicles of Narnia equals how many Narnian years?
7.
That's a dog
It's
year.
it's a lot more than that, Scott.
Damn it.
100.
It's a lot more than that.
No, it was like 50 years.
It's 1,300.
Wow, that's a long
Wow.
time.
Man, I watched all those Narnias and they didn't look any older.
We're still not on the board yet, by the way.
I know. Told you I'm not good at this shit. So I like doing the questions.
What is a 5-letter word meaning the superior of a community of monks?
Pride. A pride of monks.
The superior. So you're talking about the head monk, right?
Yep. What is the 5-letter word meaning the superior of a community of monks?
Man.
I don't even have a clue.
The
I got
This is
nothing.
gonna be easy too.
You'll know the word.
We're all gonna hate each other, right?
Splin-
Friar.
Splinter one. Friar.
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 Nope.
What is it?
It's an abbot.
Abbott.
Oh,
I would not have gotten that.
yeah.
gosh.
I would not have
Never
gotten
in a million years.
No.
All right. Who discovered the neutron and in what year?
Jimmy. And
You're-
what was that 2002?
Jimmy's a fair guess.
So was it Oppenheimer in 1939?
No, it was 1932 was the year,
Hey, that's close.
Oh
We get
my
a half a
God.
point for
and it was
that.
a fella. His first name was James.
God, I said Jimmy.
Heisenberg.
Dang it.
Nope.
As much
I'd
Big
say you
Bang
were-
Theories
you
I've
were
been
very
watching
close,
lately, I
Scott.
should
You were
know.
on the right point by random guess. That was James Chadwick.
Yep, sure.
Yep, James
It
Chadwick.
might as well have been
Jimmy,
James
Jimmy
Gandolfini.
Neutron, man.
All right, that's mine for mine, unless you want me to
Heck
keep going.
yeah.
Oh,
Heck
no.
yeah. You ready?
Now Heather's going to
You
kill
ready?
you guys in 80s trivia.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
bring on the 80s.
All right.
So we're just yelling this out,
Who
right?
played Goose's wife in Top Gun?
Shoot.
Goose's wife.
Who
in Top
played?
Gun.
Meg Ryan.
Boom. Correct.
What? Jam a jam. Some of that should be now stuck in my head.
Oh my God.
How many seasons did Cheers run for? It's 3 choice. Like, I'll let y'all guess first.
13.
You say 13?
I was going to say 12.
12?
I'm going to say 9.
9? Chris, number
5.
wrong, all of you.
Say Norm.
7, 9, or 11.
Norm's my buddy.
So then
Nine.
7.
7.
9.
It was 11. I got all of you
Wow.
They won 11.
Why did I
We
say,
had
why'd I
the
say
first
13 and
half
say 11?
was Diane.
guys. You
And
said
then,
12, right?
Yeah,
You were
the
close.
first half was Diane, and then who I don't remember.
You get
Kirstie
you get
Alley's
those
character,
yeah,
points.
right?
Kirstie Alley's character. I can't think of her name. She came on the
Which one
second.
did you like better, Kirstie Alley or the other chick?
Kirstie.
Yeah,
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley, I used to have the biggest, like, Look Who's Talking and all those movies. God, I loved her.
You know, me and George
I
Wentz
was
are
just
buddies,
old
right?
enough.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Of course
He's
you
a
are.
very nice man.
Norm.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice man.
Okay, you ready?
What
Yep.
you got, gangster?
All right. Hands Across America raised money for what 2 causes?
Was it AIDS?
In the
yeah, I was gonna
80s.
say AIDS and something.
Hunger.
Nope. Hunger is one of them.
Does poverty count?
That goes in line.
Was it right?
Then poverty.
Homelessness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
I guess that was part of that was their slogan thing. Hunger and homelessness. What was the name of Inspector Gadget's dog?
Oh,
I
Brain.
had this.
Penny?
Brain.
Yeah,
oh,
that's-
brain.
I know the
That's
dog
right.
was
Perfect.
Penny.
That was good.
Penny.
God, that was so good.
brain.
I always wanted that computer book she had.
Mm.
What was the Gargamel's cat's name?
Ariel. Ariel? Was it Ariel?
Azrael.
Azrael,
I knew it
yeah.
was something like that. Dag nabbit.
Who did Dan rather succeed as anchor of the CBS Evening News in 1981?
Walter Cronkite.
Yeah, Charlie would have answered that before I even said Dan
Mm-hmm.
Rather,
Dan Rather.
because he says Concrete every single time. Who sang the Prince song "Maniac Monday"?
You mean Manic Monday?
It's just
Just
a
another
manic
Monday.
Monday.
It's totally. It's
Cindy Lauper.
That is hilarious.
Is it?
Is it Cindy Lauper?
No, it's like it's a group,
yeah,
right?
what's their name?
Or- the Bengals? No.
Hey, hey, we're the Bengals.
No.
Monkeys? Was it the
No, that's
Monkeys?
right. No, it's
It is
the
Bengals?
Bengals.
Okay.
Hey, good job.
See how I tricked you there, Frank?
Yeah, I
That
know you
was
did. I was
slick.
like, what did you just do?
All right, Kevin Arnold, on again, off again girlfriend on the Wonder Years. Who
Winnie
is
Cooper.
she? Oh yes. What was Magic Johnson's given name? Only Chris. Chris.
Oh, I know this one, yeah.
Magic Johnson. What's his given first name?
Herschel.
Ooh,
No.
I know it.
Yeah.
I
have
know
no
it.
All right,
idea.
next.
Irving.
Yep.
Irving, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, the girls are crushing it.
Chris
Killing it.
knows no sports, so he gets all the sports ones just for him.
I'm so good at sports trivia. It's crazy.
What style of jeans were big in the 80s between these 3 choices? Boot cut, overalls, or acid wash?
Acid wash.
Acid wash.
All day.
Boom, boys are on the board.
And they're coming back. It's so crazy.
I had-
acid
I-
wash?
I had
Oh, that's
one.
right. You
I
did
had
get one.
We
Okay,
should
we
let
put it on the
them
board.
have that one.
Yeah.
Okay. What Cheers star was nominated for 6 Emmys but never won?
Woody Harrelson?
No.
That wasn't Woody?
Nope.
Stella.
Oh, what the Perlman chick?
Rhea Perlman.
Was it Rhea Perlman? Are you saying no to us or the dog
I'm sorry.
or the cat? I
Okay,
mean,
so
my,
is, it,
my son
is it Ted Danson then?
is crawling all over their.
That'd be my
power.
guess. Was it Ted Danson?
Ted Danson?
Nope.
we said Rhea Perlman like 1,000 times.
Nope.
Okay.
Norm.
Norm.
Was it George?
George Wendt.
Yeah.
Of all of the people on the show, you wouldn't have
I'd
thought
say I
he
just
was the
mentioned
one
him.
that was in.
I
it.
literally just mentioned him 2 minutes ago.
All right, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Thanks for coming, Heather.
Yeah, both
thank
of you guys.
for having me.
Yeah.
Any
and
other
you,
last
Frank.
shout outs? Anything?
I don't think so. Just adopt a rescue animal if you're looking for a pet.
100%. Save
That's
a
my
life.
that's my last shout out. And if you feel like volunteering and cuddling some dogs and cats, or cleaning, or painting, or
And we can drop off food and litter, all that
Absolutely.
stuff.
we prefer Purina One. We try to keep all the dogs on the same food so they don't get upset stomachs.
Nice.
The cats, they're a little bit they're able to switch a little bit more. But I think she's got them all on pedigree right now.
Okay.
Save a life, adopt, don't shop. There you go.
Absolutely. And you can go to the Facebook page, Forever Home, FUREVER, Animal Rescue. And
it was one of the best decisions I've made in our house in a while because we haven't had pets in a long time, and Blue being here has been like an awesome situation for all of us.
There is nothing like a fuzzy loved one in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Like is a part of all three of our lives, me and my two kids, in different ways that are kind of cool. Like Silas runs around with them. Allie's the cuddly go to bed with. I'm kind of like his favorite.
You're the bank.
I'm like, yeah.
You buy his food.
Yes.
He knows that.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, and happy birthday, Riley. Sorry you're not feeling good, buddy, but
yeah, we're sorry to hear that, man.
And belated birthday to Allie.
Yeah, Allie, yeah, she had a great time. 13 now, I got a teenager.
Oh, boy.
You're an old man.
Oh, it's trouble.
Thank you all for having me here.
Yeah.
Frank, awesome,
Yeah,
as always.
It's good to see you as always, man.
We're going to get pictures up of these animals.
Yeah, we're going to take some pictures. Our podcast in general, guys, is doing fantastic. Our downloads are doing really well. We have just a really great situation going on all the way around. So thank you guys, all the listeners. Leave feedback, call us. We got our phone system up, fully working now. So I can actually do the voicemails the right way. Because it was touch and go there for a little bit.
I'll call and leave you a voicemail while I'm in Belize.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we had some prank calls. I think Chris might have been one of them for a few times. I don't know
what
for
you're talking
sure.
about.
But, you sounded very similar in person than that person did on the voicemail there, Betty.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Colleen, I'm glad you guys are all feeling better.
Thank
I know
you.
You guys weren't feeling too well.
Yeah, last week was terrible in our house.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you all doing better.
Thanks. Be careful out there, you guys, going around.
I would say they've closed Advent Health. They're fixing to close Parish.
Yeah.
They're closing a lot of hospitals down because people are spreading the junk.
Kennedy Space Center today just went full mask required everywhere. Regardless of vaccination
up again
status.
here next month. It's crazy. I mean, here we go again. But
They're
whatever.
probably going to, Brevard County is probably going to mirror what the CDC is saying about everybody wears a mask inside. That's what they've done in the past. So I'd expect that.
I was like so ready.
Dude.
I don't even talk about it.
All right. Love y'all. Have a good weekend.
Love ya.
Yeah, right.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that's just killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.